Today in Toronto, tensions rise globally as Israel and Iran engage in escalating conflict, impacting energy markets. I'm Garrett.
And I'm Leah.
Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day, with Leah and Garrett, reporting from Toronto.
All right, here's where we begin. Escalation in the Middle East as Israel intensifies airstrikes and Iran retaliates across the Gulf.
Yeah, so Israel has really stepped up its airstrikes on Iranian missile sites, and it's resulted in hundreds of casualties over there.
And Iran didn't just take that, right? They've been hitting back at Israel and even some Gulf states. Did you hear about the American embassy in Saudi Arabia getting hit?
Totally wild. Plus, all this is messing with energy supplies, sending oil and gas prices through the roof. You know, the Strait of Hormuz is crucial here. About 20% of the world's oil passes through.
That's a story worth telling. And the potential for U.S. military involvement, that really raises the stakes globally.
All right, let's roll on to our next story. Gunfire strikes North York Synagogue during Purim, and the community is rattled.
So Temple Emmanuel got hit by gunfire during Purim. Thankfully, no one was injured, but it's a huge shock to the community.
And Purim's all about unity and celebration, which makes the timing of this even more unsettling.
Totally. The hate crime unit is on it, especially since tensions are high with everything going on in the Middle East.
Here's where it gets really interesting. It shows how international issues can ripple down to local communities, affecting us all.
Okay, let's move on. Canada-wide manhunt for suspects in Toronto and Vaughan fatal shootings.
Yeah, police are looking for two 19-year-olds, Isaiah Thomas Badger and Jacob Wallace. They're wanted for shootings in Toronto and Vaughan.
And these weren't just random. They used getaway cars they set on fire, which sounds pretty planned out.
That's a solid point. The victims weren't involved in any criminal activity, so it's pretty shocking.
I'm surprised they're so young. Community support for law enforcement is crucial here.
Let's keep it moving. TTC streetcar operator injured in vehicle collision in Toronto's entertainment district.
A streetcar driver got hit by a car while outside his vehicle. Thankfully, he's only got minor injuries.
The car driver stuck around, but vehicles are supposed to stop behind streetcars with open doors.
Those laws are in place to protect everyone. I wonder why the driver was outside, though.
Let's dig into this. Stricter adherence to traffic laws could prevent these incidents.
All right, on to the next. Toronto to spend $103 million over 3 years to fix failing water meters.
Yeah, 70% of these water meter units have failed, which is throwing off billing accuracy.
They're starting replacement soon, right? Automated systems are great for cutting costs and spotting leaks.
That's the gist of it right there. Maintenance is key to avoiding these costly breakdowns.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you tomorrow with more updates. Stay informed.